According to the 2012 Open Doors report from the Institute of International Education, overall U.S. international enrollment increased by 6% in the 2011-2012 school year. China increased much more with a 23% mark, and an upward trend is evident in recent school years. Chinese students have jumped 31% in the last decade. The growth is driven by China, particularly at the undergrad level. Currently, U of I enrolls the most international Chinese students, behind only USC, a private university. However, U of I receives more Chinese SAT scores than any other university in the nation. Over the past 5 years, most of the growth in international enrollment has come from China, while numbers from other top 10 sending countries have remained virtually flat. Some benefits they bring to campus are money, diversity, and vibrancy. International education contributed $22.7 billion to the U.S. economy in 2012, and over $1 billion here in the state of Illinois. The U.S. owes China $1.2 trillion. To put this internationalization process into perspective, this trend is a way of getting some of that back. States cannot fund their own education system, and therefore cannot retain quality education with outside support. While critics falsely perceive these students as stealing American seats, they fail to realize if additional revenue is not available, states would have cut back admissions altogether. International students are vital to American higher education, and specifically the University of Illinois. In 1906, University President Edmund James, U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt, and Chinese Minister of Foreign Affairs Wu Ting-fang established the first scholarship fund for Chinese international students, known as the Boxer Indemnity Scholarship Program. Also, Edmund James created the first Office of Foreign Students in the U.S. Between 1911 and 1920, the University of Illinois was educating 1/3 of all Chinese students in the U.S. It is because of this rich history that U of I is still a valuable cultural doorway and remains at the forefront of international interest of Chinese students. The Urbana campus alone claims over 10,000 alumni in China today. Notable alumni include Ko Ching-chu, class of 1912, known as the father of Chinese meteorology and early president of Zhejiang University. Also, architectural engineer Edward Yang, class of 1939, helped architecturally plan modern Shanghai. Sun Wen, class of 2005, is an international women's soccer star and played for the Chinese national team at the age of 17. Plus, Ang Lee, who met his wife Jane Lin at U of I. Ang Lee just won his second Best Director Oscar for Life of Pi, after winning for Brokeback Mountain in 2005. Signs point to the trend continuing. National policies have been put into place to aid the trend. Barack Obama has recommitted his deep ties with China in his second term and feels strongly about the importance the administration places on study abroad programs. The bottom line is that public institutions such as U of I needs the global perspective and intelligent international students just as much as the money. The long-running relationship between the University of Illinois and China will continue.